guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a review of the White Fox Oracle, and this is something that I backed on Kickstarter, and gosh, I backed it last year, months ago, but I'm so excited that it finally came in, and as soon as it arrived, I busted it out, started working with it, and it's very easy just because there's not a system with this that you could just like bust it out, start working with your intuition. I've already used it in a client reading and worked fabulously. So yeah, I just want to share it with you guys because I don't think there are many people who know about this deck. I shared it with a few friends. They're like, what? Like, so this is the creator, Sabine Casassis or Casassis. And she's out in France. So this actually came fairly quickly for coming from France. Like as soon as she mailed them out, I think I got it within a week, which is pretty fast. So let's go ahead and open up the little box. And it has a couple of things in here. Let's pull those thingies out. Let's see, it had its little title card. It's the little title card, the White Fox Oracle. And you'll see in a moment that the edges are a beautiful teal color. Oh, Wally is here. Wally also likes this deck. By the way, it is Wally approved. Okay, so it has this little guidebook, but of course the creator wants you to be able to use your own intuition, but you can also, take a look at this and see if any of the meanings resonate with you. But she has a little message for those that have purchased the deck or backed her. Everything is done in English and French, so like one side and the other. So it talks a little bit about Oracle, how you could use this particular deck, doing a 3-card reading, and then she jumps right into the cards. So at the top you'll have the meanings in French, and then the keywords in French and then the keywords in English, unless some of the keywords are the same in French and English, as often happens. But yeah, it just kind of goes through all of the cards. And down here, I suppose you could put like maybe some of your own meanings. That's basically it. So let's dive into this. Yay! So first off, before we take a look at each and every card, I just want to show you that cool edging, that like teal color. I just think works so well. I don't have any decks with this type of edging, so that's pretty cool. And it's matte. It's not shiny. It's not glittery or anything. I think it works very well. I'm kind of getting a Dr. Seuss vibe, actually, like a 60s, 70s Seuss vibe. I don't know. That's kind of what came to mind. But let's take a look at the cards. First, I want to show you the cardstock as well. It is very, very thick cardstock, and even though it is edged, I didn't feel like any of the cards were sticking to each other when I first pulled them out of the box. They kind of worked fairly well. These are playing card size, so it's your average playing card size. I could pull out one of my tarot decks just to kind of give you a side-by-side. There you go. So just playing card. So if you have smaller hands, this will definitely work for you. All right, let's jump into the cards. So as you can see, there aren't any keywords on the cards themselves, because Sabine wanted you guys to be able to kind of let your intuition play off the images. And she said these images are based off of things in her life, as well as influences through gaming and things like that. So I feel like things translate, and I love that there's like little happy faces on like inanimate objects. It's very kawaii to me. So I was like, heck yes. So I really connect with these images. They're very simple, simple colors, and you can turn them into whatever you need them to be. Because there isn't a structure and there isn't keywords. And even on my own Oracle deck that I created, I didn't put any keywords for the same reason. I didn't want to influence the reader in that way. I didn't want to say, oh, this card is, this for sure. I want people just dive in kind of like this and just, what does this mean to you when you see this? What pops up in your brain? How does that translate to a reading? But yeah, these are fantastic. They are so cute. Oh. I have been waiting so long for this deck. When did I back it? I think I backed it in like October. I'm like, whoa. But it was worth the wait. So I'll put a link to her website if I can find where she's selling these decks now, if you are interested. But with the review, I'm not saying that you have to go out and go buy this. I mean, look how kawaii! Like little happy little fireballs. Happy little plants, kind of like I have my plant actually on my table here. But I just like to put people's art out there, people's projects. I feel like we need to help raise up our fellow human, help show off the wonderful things that they're doing. And I have felt like these messages have been so spot on. Ooh, I love the crow's message. Or raven. Messenger. Magic. Mystery. And here we have kind of like ancestor. And I like that he has the rune kind of like for, like for ancestors and legacy kind of on his forehead. That's so cool. Aw, see, that's me and Wally and Loki in front of the fire, and I'll always have a tea and like my book, and aw. Oh no, somebody ate the cupcake. And you have the little gaming pad. And this one she calls the Joker card, which is kind of cool. And the last one, this one was actually an extra card, so I don't think you had to put it in the deck if you didn't want to, but I felt like putting it in. So there isn't a message in the guidebook about this one. I think this one was just extra, but I wanted to put it in anyway, so I did. So let's go ahead and give these a shuffle, just so you could see how I might read with it. So let's, what the heck, let's pull ourselves 3 cards. And this is just a general reading. If this ends up connecting with anybody who watches this video, it's excelente, but otherwise, I'm not asking any particular question, just some sort of general guidance. Okay, so let's put our deck there. And let's see, what could we be getting here? Well, we have a couple of cards already with some eyeballs. So we have like basically like this third eye here is questioning. Maybe somebody who's unsure, kind of feels like they're lost in the dark, they're in the fog. Maybe they lost their glasses. In that case, put your glasses on. And then we have the key. So I'm feeling that the key to all of this, like signs and what does this mean and synchronicity, is basically we get more clear on our, our intuition, our gut feeling, our clarity into our clairvoyance and claircognizance and all of the clairs, when we just let things flow and we just kind of trust the messages that come in. We say, okay, instead of letting the other mind come in and say, I don't know, was that a message? I don't know. Was that a symbol? Was that a sign for me? Not quite sure. I don't know. I kind of have a feeling about this. Instead of shutting it down by questioning it and trying to, make it go through some sort of rigorous testing on whether or not it's actually a sign, next time, trust it and then just let it go and see what happens, So that might help get whoever is having trouble maybe with opening up their third eye with their intuition. It's already open, With all these question marks, seems like they're wondering, is this a real thing? Like, what's going on? So trust is the key that I'm seeing in this reading. So yeah, that's how I would read with the White Fox Oracle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini review. I've been really enjoying this deck, and Sabine, if you end up watching this video, you are awesome. I love what you've done. This is freaking fantastic. So yeah, that's it for me. If you guys have any comments or questions, place that down below. Like I said, I'll put a link down below if you're interested in grabbing this deck. Otherwise, I just wanted to put this awesomeness out there. That was my whole point for making the video. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com, where I have bracelets that I make, my room and body sprays, and my salves, and I have all different types of readings, and I have my dun, 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 my Wally's World Oracle. So definitely go check it out. And think about joining my KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittensweightsandtarot. I have totally revamped everything. So there is a tier for getting monthly readings. There's a tier for raffles for readings. There's a tier for crystals and getting weekly crystal information and crystals that I'm working with and books that I'm working with as it pertains to crystals. There's a healing tier. Here's a tier where we're just working with spirit and doing a little live session with that, and getting some spirit readings and all kinds of good stuff over there. So definitely go check it out. Ooh, and I almost forgot, do sign up for the newsletter on my website, because in the newsletter, which I have totally revamped for this year, I'm putting some more witchy goodness in there. A little DIYs, spell DIYs, decks I'm working with for the month, crystals that I'm working with, herbs that I'm working with, books that I'm reading, and so on and so forth. So anyway, that's it from me, spiritual homies. I will catch you later. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.